Hello everybody, I'm Mark Laurrie, your Niagara Falls City School District Superintendent. I'm coming to you today from the luxurious studios of Niagara Falls High School and the OFC. Came on site today, and let me begin our presentation why I came on site. Just left our auxiliary gym where 104 students from Niagara Falls High School and Harry Abbott School are competing in a Pi Day competition. Pi Day. Today is March 14th, 3/14. So what they're doing is they are building catapults with motors and programming them with code. And the students, team, because they have to work in a team of 5, 3 high school students, 2 elementary students, the team of 5 that gets their catapult with the most motor energy that can catapult an object across the gym is going to be the winner. They're building it from scratch, and the district is providing, of course, all of the material, but it is super cool, super energizing here in the auxiliary gym in Niagara Falls High School. Now, this will be topped off at noon when the SUNY Niagara culinary students bring to all 104 students a piece of their favorite pie. This is actual pie you can eat. So I'm real excited for them. It's the Abbott students here, the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders are working with 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, and they're having a wonderful time, and they are super focused. So it's really nice to see. We have 104 engineers in our school building today, and first time they've ever done this. Kudos to teachers Ronnie McGrath, Dr. Bhavna Chowdhury, Madison Del Porto, and Kate Johnson, who are here at the high school and at the district level, and our elementary STEM coach, Madison, who is Ronnie McGrath. Staying in that same vein, it is really an honor to announce that 8 LaSalle Prep School students will be traveling to Dallas, Texas by plane in the month of May to compete in the National World Robotics Competition. I hope in one of the subsequent episodes that we do that I'll be flanked by the students from LaSalle and we can honor them on our live stream here that gets played. 8 students going to the Nationals. Now, they are the 2 teams that qualified. We also had 8 other teams from Gaskill and Niagara Falls compete in Syracuse, but 2 of our LaSalle teams made it to the top, and I couldn't be more proud of all of our STEM and robotics students. Let me shift gears here just a moment and tell you that if I walk a few feet to my right, I'll be in the theater, and on the 27th, 28th, and 29th, I'll be here to see Godspell. Our Niagara Falls drama production team will be performing Godspell under the direction of theater arts director Dennis Wilson and producer Tom Vitello, who is a world languages teacher here. But don't miss it. It's all of our students. The show's Godspell. The cost is $10. You'll have a wonderful time. It starts at 7 o'clock on those dates, and there is a Saturday matinee that starts at 1. And I think that's the show I'm going to attend. A couple of quick reminders. Our special education parent group will meet this Monday, the 17th, at Central Office, 630 66th Street, 6 o'clock. All are welcome. Our district parent committee will meet the following Wednesday, the 26th, at 5:30, Central Office. A reminder to anybody watching that on Thursday, March 27th, there will be no students in attendance. That is a professional development day for all of our teaching staff. No students in attendance. Thursday, March 27th, a little less than 2 weeks away. Our board meeting is also on Thursday, March 27th, and I want to take a moment to talk about our school district budget. That's the main topic that the board is working on. We are very close to completing the budget that will go to the voters on May 20th. You'll be asked to vote yes or no on the school budget. We encourage you to exercise your right. You also will have the right to choose 2 board candidates to represent you on the Niagara Falls School Board. The budget will include no increase in the tax levy, which I'm proud to say in my now 9th budget, we've never increased the tax levy and won't do it again. It will mean the reduction or layoff of no staff, and it will mean also that all programs that we have will continue to run and operate, and we're looking for ways to even enhance and do more. It's a good budget. It's a responsible budget. It serves 7,041 students, and I would encourage you to take interest in it and remember to exercise your right to vote. We also did quite an extensive presentation on STAR and Enhanced STAR. STAR and Enhanced STAR are tax allowances that certain people can qualify for, and there's a very complicated formula that I will not be able to explain adequately here, but you can find out more information in the assessor's office at City Hall, and if you still need any explanation with respect to your school taxes, you can call our business official, Rebecca Holliday, and she'll take you through any questions. She can't change any of your numbers, but she can explain any questions you might have on STAR or Enhanced STAR. Speaking of board meetings and just projecting into the future a little bit, on May the 8th, we are going to honor and recognize 3 outstanding alumni and add them to our Hall of Alumni fame. We currently have 28 alumni that we recognize with large posters around our school districts. These are people that graduated from LaSalle Senior High School, Niagara Falls High School, the old school on Pine and Portage, or this new school, or Trott Vocational High School. This year's Hall of Fame induction class includes 1965 graduate Cynthia DeVore. Dr. DeVore is a pediatrician and has written many books for children on pediatric medicine. Think about that. And she graduated from Niagara Falls High School, our schools, in 1965. The next alumni of distinction is Dr. Mustafa. Dr. Mustafa attended Abbott, Gaskill, Niagara Falls High School, this school. He graduated in 2002. He is now one of the chief medical directors of Niagara Falls Memorial Medical Center. And finally, a young man named Fritz Proctor. Fritz is a 2015 graduate of Niagara Falls High School. He is an extremely talented artist, and he has 2 million followers on his social media accounts. 2 million followers. That's a lot of people who follow his art. It's about 1,999,000 more than I have. So Fritz is a pretty well-known artist, and guess what? Graduated from Niagara Falls High School. Took his talent to China. He's living in Boston, but we're so proud of him. And his poster and his quote will go outside all of our art rooms because we think the arts are so important and special. On April 8th, backtracking, will be our annual Dr. Martin Luther King Award Ceremony and guest speaker. This year we're bringing in Lisa McNair to be our guest speaker. It will be at Bleneva Bond Primary School. It begins at 6 p.m. at Bond. Lisa McNair is our guest speaker. Miss McNair's sister was killed, assassinated, in the Birmingham bombings at the beginning of the civil rights movement. And she tells the story of her sister and her family. Miss McNair will be in district the day before her presentation to work with our Gaskill prep students to talk about history from 1965 and beyond. We welcome also the fact that in this next presentation I make next Friday, we're going to give some special awards to 3 community members and 1 Niagara Falls High School student who embody the characteristics of Dr. Martin Luther King. Something to look forward to if you have a young child, who is age 3 or 4, or even 1 or 2, and you like that 1 or 2-year-old to be in the Head Start program, or a 3 or 4-year-old child that you have or know about, tell the parent, pick up an application at any school and register for our district universal pre-K program. It's a great program. It's in all of our elementary schools except for Abbott, and it is a full-day, full-week program for our youngest children. Speaking of our youngest children, the Board of Education just authorized the purchase of about 1,700 new Apple computers for every pre-K 4 through 2nd grader. Next year in all of our schools, anyone in pre-K 4, kindergarten, or 1st grade, or 2nd grade, the students will have an Apple device, which is very durable, flexible, and can do so many things for learning. And they'll all be brand new. They're in our cycle, and we're using an Apple product. The board authorized that purchase in next year's budget, and we're glad to be able to do that for our youngest children. And finally, I won't end on this, but finally, in terms of topical information, there has been a lot of talk in the news about 2 topics that I want to try to help explain because I've received calls about this. One is a New York State issue. The governor has proposed in all schools in New York State a bell-to-bell cell phone ban, meaning from the moment a student walks into school till the time they leave at 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30, cell phones must be put away. Why haven't I talked about it as superintendent? Why hasn't the district talked about it? Because the regulation and law is not complete yet. The minute that regulation and law is complete and negotiated and debated in the state legislature, we will have the rules, and I will be on this telecast and others to talk about how we intend to implement the cell phone ban if it is in statute and law. I just don't have that information and won't have it until the governor passes the budget. But upon that, you can be rest assured that one of my first conversations with everyone will be the details of the cell phone ban, followed by how we're going to implement it in our schools. And finally, the question that I've been asked quite a bit is, because it's talk in the federal government, what does it mean if the federal government eliminates the Department of Education? Right now, a lot of that question is unknown. We're keeping a close eye and ear to what's going on. But right now, and unfortunately, I would say some people in the federal government, education-wise, have lost their jobs. But so far, it hasn't had an impact on local schools. It would take an act of Congress to eliminate the federal government. The Niagara Falls School District currently receives $14.1 million worth of funding from the federal government. My hope and wish would be if the federal government were to eliminate the Department of Education, that $14 million flows through our state to our district and to all districts. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. We'll watch, we'll listen, we'll advocate and lobby, and we'll keep you informed. Right now, we're not seeing any impact, but it doesn't mean it won't down the line. What I will tell you is the federal funds for the calendar year through 2026, January 1, are set and established in law by Congress. So we're very confident in our budget numbers through that period of time. And again, I am strongly going to say that I do not believe you'll see any increase to the tax levy based on any of that in Niagara Falls. And I'm pretty proud to tell you that. I want to sign off today's video podcast by, again, being part of a wonderful school district, so energized today by the Pi Day celebration of 104 students and just the general demeanor of the students at Niagara Falls High School. Got to walk into a cafeteria. Numerous students gave me a high five and then followed that with the question, are we going to have any more snow days? And I'm thinking that with spring just about a week away, I think we've exhausted our snow days for this year. Now, the good news in Niagara Falls is we don't have to make up any days. We budgeted snow days, we followed that, and we don't have to. Seriously, though, we'll watch the weather. We know it can turn very easily, even in April. We'll watch for safety reasons for kids. I'm hoping that this great weather stays. Remember, March 27th, no students. And remember also that on April 11th, our students take a 2-week Easter break. So a couple of breaks in there are leading me, and I'm not quite the Patrick Hamner of the district, but I'm leading to believe that we're going to make it without any. But I will always do the right thing for kids and the safety of everyone involved. So I thank you for allowing me to be your superintendent. I thank our team here at the OSC 21 or the OSC 1302, where I watch it. I know this is live streamed. I know our school board meetings are live streamed. And let me tell you, with the exception of one teacher that supervises the whole program, everything I'm doing today is with Niagara Falls High School students, and they do a fantastic job. I'll close with what I say to everybody. I'll take our students over everybody and anybody in the state. That's how proud I am to be in Niagara Falls. Hey, have a wonderful week. Stay healthy. Please stay healthy. A lot of flu going around. Stay healthy, stay positive, and keep supporting our schools. Thank you very much.